What?
Huh?
You said what you wearing again?
Navy blue.
Navy blue? I'm gonna go all white, man. Got navy blue top to bottom.
Gray pants.
Gray pants.
You want some ketchup? Y'all want ketchup?
This should be alright. I went black helmet.
You good?
Black helmet, white jersey, black pants.
Yeah. That's enough.
Welcome everybody to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue the drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game?
Give me five.
The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. It's a squib kick, picked up in front of the blockers. He's brought down at 37 after a strong return. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Handoff to the right side. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on that offensive line and their running back.
What a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
That hand hadn't been using trouble.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening them. Spot the ball at the 22.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. Let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass, so instead of throwing it, he hands it off and some nice positive yards.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Defense is coming after him. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
You can't say enough about the quarterback and his toughness. He knew that he was going to get hit. He looks right down the barrel and makes the throw and gets rid of it before the contact for the touchdown.
They'll try to add the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. As the first down is still going. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
First and 10 play coming up. Oh, he breaks free. It's a foot race. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the Packers.
Here's the second down play. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, the pass is picked off.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
Back to pass. It's Reinbolt. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
I see what you got.
Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And he's going to fire this one deep down the middle. It's caught downfield. An explosive play. They finally got him, but at the 40. They attack the deep middle of this defense. Could come up with a big play.
Nice job giving that quarterback time to throw. Good job of making that read to the middle of the field and working against those safeties, and a big play is the result.
Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field to 5 wide. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to run through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. We'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to pass here on second down. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Pass hauled in inside the 15. Touchdown, Florida. Strong game by this quarterback.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size, he's got the speed, he's a difficult matchup, and here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
That was perfect for what I was in, too.
With the extra point, the lead is 14.
I knew that left safety was gonna go with that corner, so I don't think post on the other side.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. A pop pass on the jet sweep. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally. They can create some vertical seams through this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Again, he makes it 2nd and medium. Back to throw. It's Jordan. Looking right. This one caught. First down. They'll keep the drive going to the 37.
Defense kind of lost the running. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
What's going on?
Takes the handoff and tests the left side. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability of getting them the ball in space. Boy, the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on you. Got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Here comes a handoff. Gets some space around the 30. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
To make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner will be brought down. The Gators offense retakes the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he's out of bounds.
I know.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Now it's second down here. And the back now goes in motion. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, a nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
The back's got it. He shreds the tackle. The gain moves the ball to a 34.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and it certainly has a lot of value.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go.
I think he makes the right read here. He gets the ball out to his receiver, but the receiver's got to win. He's got to win that one-on-one matchup against the defender, and he doesn't. So now we got a fourth down.
So here we go. They're going to go for it on fourth and inches in their own territory.
Oh, no.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Nailed off this one deep to the left side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. See if the coach tries it again later, maybe in the second half.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. He pulls it in for a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, they do a great job here in play action. The linebackers were completely fooled. 2 or 3 steps up into the line of scrimmage, opened up a nice lane behind the backers, between the safeties, for the quarterback to make the read and a good throw downfield.
second down after that previous play. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. To the air, it's Jordan. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. On third and short, to try to pick it up on the ground. Defense all over it. They stop him. I don't think he got it.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Trash.
So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on fourth down. And they'll try the quarterback sneak.
That's when you tip your cap to the offensive line. Fourth down in inches, simple call, quarterback sneak. But a nice surge there up front by the big boys to give the quarterback plenty of room to pick up that first.
Look at that. Hopefully they can punch it in here. They have first and goal.
Get that out.
Here's the snap. Looking to throw here.
Caught me on that
Makes the
line.
grab, a chance to score. Touchdown, Ole Miss. This quarterback on fire today. This college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
Connection, cuz I ain't gonna say I completely have, but I think I might have figured something out.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Anderson.
This party running, right?
He'll be tackled at the 18.
You're right.
That's good coverage there.
Can't figure something out.
Don't hope so.
If it was to cut out, I would know what I probably need to do.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. That last possession, they got stopped on fourth down in their own end. See if they can get it going this time. He's moving out of the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
He just fast enough.
He got about 86, 87. Good enough.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the end rotation. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Powers through. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Well, heck, if they hadn't dug themselves such a big hole, what a positive play here, using that jet motion and that touch pass to pick up some huge yards and giving them a chance anyway of trying to come up with a first down.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Wait, I got ball first?
Yeah.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Dropping back, it's Reinbold. He's got it, a fourth down conversion. The drive stays alive. And it's good for a first down at the 36.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. The pass rush closing in. The senior calls his own number. Keeps this drive moving.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a 2-ball. That means it's got to be on the line. Here, he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They'll hand it off. They stop him right at the 24.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And the pass is
good ball.
Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. Just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Makes a quick grab. He's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout.
I got to make sure I pick the right play. You need some more time on that clock.
The offense already has one fourth down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? To the air. It's Jordan.
No. I'll try to click over
right
there.
side there for the completion. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Man, that's got to be deflating for this defense. They had this offense right where they wanted, and then they come up with a fourth down conversion with that pass.
And the Rebels will have 1st and 10 here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Snags with the throw. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Oh.
Receiver makes the catch. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for the wideout. And he's got it. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not a great return, but the interception is right south the scoring threat. It gets the offense the ball at the 32.
Boy, the quarterback gets trailed on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
A pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Passes the 45. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Gators.
Chris, as you know, anytime you hit a big post route like this for a touchdown, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver is essential. Nice job of not waiting too long. The quarterback takes a hitch, gets the ball out early, and allows his receiver to run underneath the beautifully thrown football for the touchdown.
He must have
They'll
broke
try to
down
add
and
the lead
did.
now with a PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He'll call for the fair catch here. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They finally get him down. It's a big gain. Ball moves to the 47. One more play before they head to the locker room. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it falls incomplete. One final shot as the quarter expires. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Gators will take this away to start the second half.
You know that quarterback.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out.
Oh, man.
When he's got some space here. He goes out of bounds. They'll spot the ball at the 41. Excellent starting field position. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. On 1st down, it's play action. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker.
He's close.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. To throw, it's Jordan. Receiver makes the grab, and he's tackled after the catch.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that 3rd down and long. Nowhere to go, and gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. And now it's 4th down and long.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Now somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Florida. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. Playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And the point after is good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Bringing it out, it's Johnson. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback.
Then
And a powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. That's a design quarterback keeper. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
They lose yards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 16. Looking downfield, it's Jordan. Caught, completion. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down mark.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. The Rebels pick up enough yards to get a fresh set of downs.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw.
hey,
That deep shot is caught for a big gain. It's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score.
Now that's how you execute. I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after that big play, I'm all about taking a shot right to the end zone here.
And the Rebels churn out another first down.
they have to
They'll try to run it with the
throw it
option.
in.
Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, the offense catches a break here, lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
He pitched to the wrong man.
You can't throw to the tight end.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Catch made on the left side. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Rebels. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Returner looking to create better field position. Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found the lane, and so this drive's going to begin with good field position. And the Gators offense retakes the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? Play action here on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Crossing the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. The stop is finally made, but it's a big gain. Stopped at the 49. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw it on first down. The pocket is looking deep here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Chris, you see what happens when you try to squeeze it into double coverage. An incompletion is probably the best result you could hope for, because an interception is the most likely outcome when you're throwing the ball into the crowd.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Looking to throw. It's Reinbolt. Bringing pressure. On the junior. Gets home making a sack there.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Hey, they were trying to hold up. But hey.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. And the quarterback dropping back. That's a bullet right into the heart of the field. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the bid.
Get off the mama.
Back out on the field. They start the drive, giving the ball to the receiver and an end.
Get out and play.
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
The backside rules for a defense against the run are to check for the cutback, the counter, or reverse. That time they stayed home and were in perfect position. They were able to stop that reverse in its track.
Here's second down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They look to throw it here on second down. Finds an open target on the left side. And the defense grabs it after the completion. He's just short of a first down. And the Rebels come to the line to run the hurry-up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down.
By third down and short, they decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at fourth and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
They've converted both previous fourth down attempts, so why not try to make it 3 for 3? Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Fourth down, looking to throw for it.
Get him.
Complete. Can he get first down yardage? The Rebels are moving quickly down the field.
Well, the defense had every play accounted for except the running back. You can really feel the quarterback having to work through his progressions. He came off his primary, finally finds the running back, and they pick up the first down.
Scanning the field, it's Jordan. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Using a strong stiff arm. Forced out of balance, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be first down and goal.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up 2nd and goal. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. 2nd down, we're going to throw it.
I cannot get. I was trying to go on that linebacker right there. I got called a line. I thought I was trying to get it.
Now this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. Nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. It's a squib kick. It's going to be fielded by one of the upright.
They got a little burst on it, didn't it?
9-yard line after an excellent return.
I thought I should do something. He hit that burst right there.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Gets into space at the 50. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Physical run breaks through a tackle.
Left out at the
Out
one.
of bounds, just short of the end zone.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a war with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
I don't know. I don't think I can challenge it. No, I don't challenge it. I can't even challenge it.
I think they're going to look at it.
Yeah.
Look clean.
First and goal. The offense with an opportunity for a go-ahead score here in the final minutes. They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, Gators. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, results in quick and positive results.
Here's a point after attempt. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
I was just sitting over there like, dang, I need to pop something in the run game.
And the return decides to signal fair catch. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. And on the carry, he's heading left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Scanning the field, it's Jordan. Short throw complete to the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility, what he can do from that slot position. He can be the quarterback safety blanket.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Fires it to the wideout. And it's complete downfield. Brought down quickly, but a big gain through the air. Ball moved to the 45.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. It's a shotgun run call. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half versus this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
And the Rebels are going to cash in this red zone trip. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw.
Come on.
Fires it.
Toss it.
You know, as a quarterback, you end up having one of those days that everybody wants to talk about. How'd you do it? What a big day throwing the football the way he has today. Well, it takes catches like this and efforts like this to be able to allow you to have a great game.
Great chance for the offense to tie the game. 1st and goal. And the single back takes the handoff. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown. That's a test of toughness and a test of will, and the running back won that battle.
Yeah, that's a great effort. Love to see running backs get to ease up and run through those potential arm tacklers. That's what makes him one of the top backs in the country.
And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. And they'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. He'll hand it off. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision and giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
What's up? Ari, you my man. She waiting on.
Let me know when you're ready.
You're wrong. What you need? And what?
Yes, sir.
I'm ready whenever.
All right.
Crucial third down.
The important third down play coming up. Looking downfield, it's Reinbolt. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Breaks loose at the 45. That's an explosive gain. They've got him, but the gain all the way to the 28.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes. And this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defense coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And that's the 2-minute warning here as we set up for a close, dramatic finish to this one. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Trucks through the defender. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And first down, they go right back to him. Nowhere to run up the middle. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
To throw, it's Reinbolt. Finds his man. Man is going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
Call a flag right there. It's crazy. The play was over when the flag came out.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Clock for the completion. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And he'll drop back here on third down. He's running out of time here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. The field goal is good. And they take the lead with a little over a minute to play.
But there's nothing more impressive to me than a kicker that can come through in the clutch. Gives them the lead here in the 4th quarter, but there's still time left for a final drive, so their defense will have to step up.
You're right, I know you.
Eagles offense is back out on the field. Dropping back, it's Jordan. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side.
Oh!
It's a turnover.
Well, they had everything that they wanted here late in the game. The ball in their hands, a quarterback that can make plays.
It's going to get a few.
Oh,
it ain't.
Potentially win the game, and they fumble it away. Instead,
they reviewing that. This was
their own defense to come up with a big play to try to get the ball back.
You got to try that too. Hell yeah, how you going at that?
Take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration.
Game, boy.
Well, that's a great performance
at that, boy.
pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting.
I hate it, but I ain't think that ball came out.
Championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games.
I can't believe they beat you like that, dog. Get the fuck out.
To get to the national championship,
Come on.
that says everything about
Come
the
on.
endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Come on, dude.
Let me see. What's up here right now? I think I streamed it too.
You did.
I did smack it. I ain't. Oh. Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah, hell out.
Yeah.
Who I hit him with? I think he might have blow up.
Darn, they got smacked. Whoa, whoa, whoa.